What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo and today we're going to look at the new Aerith and Lucia feature banner. So we can be relaxed because it's a feature banner and these weapons are gonna come to the wish list. The only thing that is unique is the outfit. So let's look into the rewards to see if we should pull or not in this banner. So starting with Aerith, the outfit boosts magical ability potency and then is the Flame Blade Arcanum. This is the fire goddess plus boosting magical ability potency here in the outfit makes a fantastic outfit. Really good for those fire builds. Let's have a look. Oh, it looks quite, yeah, beautiful, I think. Quite like fairy, almost like, Alice in Wonderland kind of a style. I think they are trying to follow that trend. Now, woo, Lucia looks pretty hot in my opinion, and the outfit does Flame Frost Rabbit Ears, Fire Ice Resist plus Fire Ice ability damage. So 15% is a bit less than, more or less like Mastery, if I remember correctly, plus Resistance, which is fair enough. The interesting part is that it also buff and debuff extension. So both are really good outfits in my opinion, especially the Flame Blade Cannon because it does magical ability potency. And now let's look into the weapons. Should we pull on these weapons? Well, Egg Staff does 630% magical fire damage. Now we are in this magical DPS meta as we predicted after Zack and Sephiroth. And it does even more damage if you hit a single target, so that will go up to 819%. Not as good as Sky Splitter and not as good as the Zack new weapon, which name I forgot, my apologies. The first ability is 46 HP and the second one is 39 fire potency. So this is pretty average. Their abilities are pretty average. The C ability is okay, is good. It helps you clear content, but I'm not surprised. I would have love to see a bit more damage here. The stats are great, 667 magical attack, that's good for a magical weapon, and the SPT materia is good for an off healer. This is following this meta of weapons that enable you to be an off healer by bringing cure and then helping curing all units with less potency. But yeah, it's interesting, but pretty mid to me, like pretty average because of the R abilities. Because of that, I'm not surprised on this one. I don't think it's great. Now, the second one, Rose Musket, I think is way more interesting. 620% magical fire damage to a single target. It's not a lot of damage, but if you have more than 50% HP, you will do magical defense down high. And the good thing is that even with Overboost 5, even with 5 stars, it already goes to mid and then it can go to high. So with Overboost 6, you go to high right away. That is really good. The alternatives here will be Kaiser Knuckles, Arc Sword, and Sun Umbrella. Okay, so let's park that thought for a second. Let's have a look at the R abilities. Boosting magical ability potency 46 points plus fire potency 39 points. This is the first time that we are seeing this combination. So this opened a new paradigm where normally we see boost magical ability potency on the second slot and something else on the first. So this is fantastic as a sub weapon because we don't have many boost magical ability potency weapons, and now that we are in the magical DPS meta, we need to see more of these weapons. So pretty interesting if you're playing with Sephiroth as a main with the fire sword that he has. This is really good for that Sephiroth. Lucia is an okay magical user. Like, she's the Quake goddess, so Quake is also magical, so she could be doing both depending. But the thing about Lucia is that she doesn't have a lot of magical attack weapons, in the sense that like a lot of weapons that will give you magical attack. So I think that this weapon, even though it breaks sigils, is better. Well, of course, if you're a Lucia main, this is for you, granted. But if you are not, I think this is better as a sub weapon. Now, most of us are Aerith mains for reasons. And I think if you are an Aerith main, this banner is interesting, but let's remember that you have plenty of options when it comes to doing fire damage. You have Sack is still available in the new limited banner, and so that's a fantastic option. Magical DPS as well. You have Cloud with the Sky Splitter. You have Sephiroth with the Mastery Outfit, and now Aerith. So 4 options. Depending on who your main is, now you have an extra option. Should you pull on this banner? Well, if you're a free-to-play player, I think it's time to save because Kite Seed is coming. And in general, because this banner is not limited, because of that, I think it's really easy to skip. Personally, I might go for the outfit because Aerith is my main, and I didn't pull on the Ice Goddess outfit that came in Christmas, and I kinda regret that on one of the ranking events. So I am thinking about pulling just for 1 page, but I'm probably gonna change this weapon for the Rose Musket. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. Still, like, I'm happy that we can chill. We can chill in the game. We can start saving because Kite Seed is coming now. I was mentioning a different, 3 different weapons that we can compare to this one. So I want to bring this here just to check alternatives. I always like to talk about alternatives in case that you're thinking about pulling. For example, Sun Umbrella does physical defense down and also magical defense down, and it does 540%. Can you see this properly? Can you see it? Is it good enough? Right, 540, and then it boosts magical attack and magical ability potency. Kaiser Knuckles do 480% and also does magical defense down high, same as the new Rose weapon. Rose, I read that and I already forgot. Rose Musket, exactly. And the last one is Arc Sword, which does 510% and it also decreases magical defense down high. The other abilities are not as good as this new weapon, and they don't do as much damage, but you have options if you want to bring the most out of your other DPSs. So if you have Zac, if you pull on Zac, then that's it. Zac is there, Aerith is there, and maybe Sephiroth. So then in that case, this banner could help you as a whale or as a dolphin, perhaps to get a few copies of this one. But still, if I need to choose between saving or getting copies on this banner, I would rather save and skip the banner completely. Because remember, if you pull on the banner, if you're gonna pull, it's worth pulling at least until the outfit. And the good thing is that these weapons are gonna come in the wishlist. So yeah, I think this is an easy skip. But let me know, like, am I missing something? Are you gonna pull on this banner? Well, what are your thoughts? Because, like, as I always say, it's good that we keep the conversation going so that we all can learn from each other and we all can become better players. So this is it for today. My name is Pliyo, and if you like this type of content, please throw a like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a rocket emoji or something. And yeah, as I always say, I hope that you have a fantastic weekend ahead of you, and I really, really appreciate you for watching and for your time watching this video. And yeah, that's it. Until the next time, cheerios, bye bye, cheers.